I just can't wait to hear that one. When you see we bust out on that boat and we start to sail away. Hold on. You know what I'm really going to be feeling? I'm going to be feeling that chappy. Hold on, let me look for my chappy quick and quiet. Definitely this one.
Hey, Choppy.
My girl, you're sweet like pineapple, you're sweet like tangerine. And I have the sweetest piece of wine here for you. The way that you're giving me vibes, I just want you next to me. And I hear watching you all night, I love off your energy. All night, your waist moving. I see you know what you're doing. All night, your body talking. You think speaking my language. You have me like, oh Lord. I'm feeling like I just went the lotto. You have me like, oh Lord. You are the captain. Sail away. Watch my hands on your waist and I'm trying to navigate. Sail away. Anchor down, let me dive in, girl. Don't make me wait. Sail away to the ends of the globe and right around again. Sail away. Oh Lord, sink or float, I don't care what you're doing. Throw me overboard. I don't need no lifeguard. Oh Lord, rocking back and forth like a tidal wave. You are the captain. Throw me overboard. I don't need no lifeguard. Oh Lord, rocking back and forth like a tidal wave. Watch me now. Me say one stroke, two stroke, three stroke. You're feeling sweet like the calypso. Me say one stroke, two stroke. You're feeling sweet like the calypso. I'm thinking to myself where you come from. Pushing you over here, no one.
When I tell all your tickets going fast, all you really feel is a joke thing, eh?
I don't believe it. And if you got a man, don't.
Right now, we down to the last 100 tickets. And we printed tickets yesterday. I kid you not, tickets are going really, really fast. I didn't expect all this love from people. People really like me. All you like me. I was confused when them people down in Eastside Plaza tell me today, we coming out, girl. Where's the scene with the tickets? 50 selling tongue today, normal. Eric show up looking for 50 to carry by he work. Mommy Sauce call looking for 10. Shalto send for 3. Listen, no, this thing is really gonna be off the chain. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I didn't realize so many people wanted to party with me. Well, then we definitely gonna have ourselves a time. Remember, it is going down on the Embassy Yacht come the 13th of August 2022. Tickets are still $150, but I ain't sure if I might have to print more. We only printed 200 tickets. The vessel could only hold 250. So if I print more tickets, it may be 49 more. But I want to see how this next 100 goes. Remember, tickets, you need to call Olu and Robert. The number is on the flyer. All right, the number is on the ad. Get a pen and write it down. Don't be left behind. You're really going to regret that one. It's my birthday ride. The last time we do something big like this was a land party in 2018. And before that, we had a boat ride in 2016. And those who was on that ride could tell you, it was madness on the boats. We had food, we had sauce, we had jira, we had pilau, we had wings. It was drinks, it was real good. We park up down the island, we party. We had a rhythm section on the boat in 2016. 2016 was the mother of all boat rides. Trust me when I tell you that one. And everybody who was on that ride was like, Aisha Wells, now you outdo yourself. 2018, we was doing the little club thing, so we had it at Spanky's in Curepe. 2018, all right. 2018 was a land thing. It was really good. A lot of people came out and gave me support for that one. But you see this one here? This one is really going to be well. So I can't wait to see you guys on the inside. And while we're talking about that, in prelude to my event, put up Marcy flyer on the screen for me. We going out and party on board the embassy yacht on Emancipation Day. Yeah, it's LG Promotion presents the return of your GT Part 5. This boat ride is a Guyanese boat ride. And you know them Guyanese and them right now where you see they have oil, they pumping. They pumping. So the GT is running out and it's the most anticipated cooler cruise on board the luxurious embassy yacht on Emancipation Day, Monday the 1st of August 2022. So when you're done walk through the parade in town, you take your little bath, you freshen up, and you come out and you enjoy yourself with Marcel and the entire crew at the waterfront. They're boarding at 6, sailing at 7 p.m. sharp. Music by DJ Bruce Wayne, Dirty Harry, TC, and Heavy Duty. Tickets are $200. Pay more at the door. For more information and tickets, contact 322-1580. That's 322-1580 and 399-5959. That's 399-5959. And 469-7973. That's 469-7973. Or 267-3161. That's 267-3161. No oversized coolers. Absolutely none. And no glass bottles allowed. Yeah? So what are you doing today? Today we're supposed to have Dr. Livett on the inside. You know, he hasn't been out with us for a while. He's coming back out today. Among other things, let me see what else is on the agenda to discuss today. On the agenda to discuss today is plans afoot for local government. The Law Association responding to Shushila as they came out today and they gave a press release. The Guardian updated a story 3 hours ago saying the Law Association says the opposition leader must withdraw her unwarranted attack. The Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago has called on the leader of the opposition, Kamala Persad Bissessa, SC, to withdraw her statements concerning the recent vote on a no-confidence motion in the Attorney General held at the special general meeting of the association. The Law Association described comments as disappointing and censorious. The unwarranted attack in an official statement released on Friday, the 22nd of July. The association notes that prior to the meeting, it was determined that it would be private and that members could vote anonymously by secret ballot, which it says was neither new or unusual. The council of the LATT was therefore surprised and disappointed that the leader of the opposition, an attendee, not only made public how certain members had indicated they were going to vote, but singled out certain members for unseemingly public attacks, attributing to the most dishonorable motives to them on the position they took, the Law Association said. The Law Association has chastised the opposition leader over her comments and calls on her to withdraw. What is beyond the pale is the personal vilification of members by the office, holder of a high constitutional office. The Law Association is not a political party, nor a statutory objectives political ones. As such, we call upon the opposition leader to do what is appropriate and withdraw her statements. The following is a full context of the statement issued today by the LATT. And it is as follows. Members of the Law Association as well as members of the public have expressed their views in different forums about the censorious and unwarranted attack by the leader of the opposition on members of the LATT who participated in and voted at our recent special general meeting. We remind the Honorable Opposition Leader, who is a member of the INABA, that the LATT established by statute and is charged with certain functions. Its meetings are private meetings of professionals who make up their membership. At the SMG, which the Honorable Opposition Leader said that she attended, members were reminded that the meeting was a private one. The meeting of the LATT has always been private, and as is the case with the similar associations, this is neither new or unusual. Members were entitled to reply on and did reply on this long-standing protocol in presenting the motion, speaking on it, and participating in the general debate. Members had inquired prior to and at the meeting whether voting was going to be anonymous and by secret ballot, as was the case. The Council of the LATT was therefore surprised and disappointed that the Honorable Leader of the Opposition, an attendee, not only made public how certain members had indicated they were going to vote, but singled out certain members for unseemingly public attacks, attributing to the most dishonorable of motives to them for the position they took. As with all organizations which adhere to principles of democracy and open debate, it is essential that members should feel themselves free to express their views without repercussions. The attempt by public shaming of our respected members by the opposition could only have a regrettable chilling effect, especially on younger members, of discouraging freedom of expression in future debates. We take no issue with any principled criticism of the position taken by majority voting at the meeting. What is beyond the pale is the personal vilification of individual members by the office holder of a high constitutional office. The Law Association reminds members that they stand firm in carrying out its duties under the Act, which includes, among other things, the protection and representation of interests of its members. The LATT is not a political party, nor our statutory objectives political ones. As such, we call upon the Leader of the Opposition to do the appropriate thing and withdraw her statements. Now, people, this is where I come to you. Do you believe the opposition leader will heed the call of the Law Association and withdraw her statements? Personally speaking, I could talk free with all you. I think the Law Association backed themselves into this one when they did not hold certain positions on the behavior of the opposition on a number of matters. A matter coming to mind was giving themselves silk. Matter coming to mind was the behavior of the Attorney General under her government. Matters coming to mind. It's a number of things. But because someone has carried on with this type of behavior for a period of time, it's difficult to change. It's difficult to withdraw. You have to understand the psyche of people who are repetitive offenders. You know, this is not the first time she behaved in this manner and was not called upon to do anything about it. Now the Law Association members is the brunt of her attacks. Everybody's mouth is opened and they want her to withdraw and they want her to behave, but this ain't new. This ain't new. Just 2 months ago, she chastised an entire population of people who had slave masters' last names. So nobody wasn't paying attention to the behavior of the individual back then. What my great-great-great-grandparents did to her. And everybody had to hear about who had the slave name and who had the ancestral name. This is normal behavior. There were many issues in the past the Law Association let slide. And now all you want her to do what? Withdraw? Nah, she now start. She now start. It's unfortunate that young attorneys that are members of the association is realizing that everything in this country is political. Because I don't know if the opposition leader felt because there is a certain makeup of attorneys at the Law Association that they would have voted in her favor. I don't know what gave her that impression, but she was sadly mistaken and couldn't help her outrage. I'm really sorry that the young attorneys had to witness that. But you guys also have to understand the psyche of the individual you're dealing with. She's a repeat offender. I'm almost certain she would not withdraw. What is the consequences of not withdrawing is what the Law Association have to tell us. And whether they need to move and have a motion in what transpired within their ranks, because they made mention that they are an independent organization. So there should be rules that apply to them. I think they need to look into it. They may have to deal with that one. But until a general election is called, or until the UNC members get fed up, and clearly they won't because they just elected her back, we're going to have to deal with that type of behavior. It's sad and it's unfortunate, but it's true. That's my position on the issue. What's yours? Numbers to call: 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, 466-5391. Let's go. And I hear watching you all night. I love off your energy. All night your waist moving. I see you know what you're doing. All night your body talking. You think speaking my language. You have me like, oh Lord, oh. I'm feeling like I just spent the lotto. You have me like, oh Lord, oh. You are the captain. Sail away. Watch my hands on your waist and I'm trying to navigate. Sail away. Anchor down, let me dive in, girl, don't make me wait. Sail away to the ends of the globe and right around again. Sail away. Oh Lord, sink or float, I don't care what you're doing. Throw me overboard. I don't need no lifeguard, oh Lord. Rocking back and forth like a tidal wave. You are the captain. Throw me overboard. I don't need no lifeguard, oh Lord. Rocking back and forth like a tidal wave. Watch me now. Me say one stroke, two stroke, three stroke. Let's see who's there. You're live.
Hello?
Yes, caller, you're live.
I don't know if I'm not hearing you.
All right, well, feel free to call me back if you can't hear me. No problem. Just restart your phone and link back up with me now, if you could. The lines are open. We continue to take your calls. Caller, you're live. Caller, you there? Good afternoon to you, caller.
How are you going, darling?
I good. I now see a woman on the live saying she won 2 tickets for you and she to go this boat ride.
Yeah. And you know, I have a young woman. So when she be coming out, be coming out hot.
Oh, they coming out hot, hot, hot.
Don't say we will support that. Whatever we want. But I don't think that the people know we're going to this. But police are many kinds of public bank and have nothing they're doing.
Nothing
anyway,
they
sure.
Yes.
I put up a Kamala, I put up a Rowley, and all them MPs, opposition and those in administration. Because at the end of them live in parliament and they want to bounce. And that's how Jamal will say, oh gosh. Because she can't think that the Jamal is saying like that.
No, Jamal not Jamal waiting. She waiting to come in to correct your statements. But listen on a serious note, I hear all they get some books and things down on the beat. Some congratulations to you guys. How much book last year again?
Our board, the kids like that, how the lady come John in Coleman and thanks. But she said, I'm not sitting on the left chair. I said, take this number. This lady of me was watching joke. I said, take this number and tell she all in the place at the chair in John. I shared it before yesterday, a big truck went up on jumbo. So whatever one they bring the book, say, oh no, take it. We don't actually who want to vote for who, you know. I know the business who they want to vote for.
So wait now, you mean to tell me all you really drop the UNC down there and go on PDP?
No, I shall UNC remain UNC. But what else an initiative? that the PDP is taking. So the Tobago talking, what was the Duke get again doing that? I shall like politics. All over the senior in a secret office is only PNM now. I politics, all we support the PDP in Tobago, they're very nice. And one or two hungry more PNM in Tobago. Who just kind of what in Duke and them and what in Duke and them and the PDP and party them in doing it. Tobagonian go too bad, they're going good. I tell you, my long time mother-in-law is a little thing, so I don't want people try to figure out over me. I shot. I shot the
So is Obia and all kind of bacchanal going on there?
No, I show you. I think that's the why the councillors of these areas and the MPs? No, I want to let them know. Local election, PNM doing what they do. They're doing one or two little votes, young. You are and vote the voting sheet. I love the doing. I love that to them. Because I just show you support. All of you are people, all are people. I invest in the PNM at all. I think the PNM should spread the wing and make people like you all, Aisha, all the activists in the PNM, for God, let me make them action. And in the other, I'll be on thing I talk for them. So the only you and PNM come like this. She jumped out and somebody will call and say, well, read this. And the first one another, and come along and read it nice. I'm glad I have no party card, Aisha. I'm glad I have no party card. So none of them I committed to
so
none
you
of them.
mean to tell me all the time you up and down
Aisha,
putting
no
up
party
UNC
card.
flag, you had no party card for UNC?
Aisha, I don't have a national ID card for years I say this. But if I support a party, I support a party.
I never know that.
When
I
you
swear
know,
you was
I know like
a
Andy
UNC.
Williams and them. When Kamala them doing, and they do the shit, they do shit. I remain a community activist. I don't know I'm gang leader or anything like that in Aisha. All these children, you want to develop one of our research you have some million Lavandale West. And they vote for the devil in the research.
Well, congratulations to you and the PDP and
I want the parents
all
to take the box. Children cannot vote. So now they come again and the sin will sin. Well, I come good. I come to Shoma and straight down. Because we family were born in social work, Aisha.
yes, that's
So the PDP gave me children box. The PDP still all the children box on and beat them. Who reach early, they reach early. You still try to squeeze in one or two. And anybody come there again, it can be Dr. Munila,
well, you will let me know. You would let me know, Anderson, how much booklets the PDP did not take, and we would see what we could do with the rest, right?
But that's why one day,
Well, all right. Just put the booklets, copy them. Don't bring the originals. Bring the copies in a nice little envelope by the station, and let me see what could go by and beg.
Okay, Aisha.
Thank you. All right, that is done. So yes, for those of you wondering what just happened, PDP bought 49 booklets for children on the beat-up. Right? So a truck came up there day before yesterday, not yesterday, Anderson, it was day before, and dropped off the bags, 49 bag with all the children books and thing in it. Okay, fine. Be glad for any help the people on the beat-up getting. All right, and as I said to you, Anderson, the other children who did not get, let me see how we can help them. Copy the booklets. Don't bring me the original, bring me the copy. And let me see who else I could beg to get some books. All right, so we in no back now. Well, they move off from the UNC now. There was UNC last week. They had UNC flag last week. Now they have no flag again. And they had no party card. There's PDP. Well, yeah, all it is between you and Kamala and all of it to deal with. But the books, let me see if we could organize the books. Back to the topic at hand. Law Association calling on the opposition leader to, refute her statements. Take it back. And I said to you, she would not. And part of the reason why Kamala Prasad Bisesa is a repeat offender is there are people around her that refuse to tell her when she's on stupidness. One of them in general, I have up on our screen right now. 59 minutes ago, Larry Lala posted, it's interesting that the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago, while seeking to protect its members right for freedom of expression seeks to censor Kamala's freedom to express her own view. So, people around her is who fuels her type of behavior. It's unfortunate that Larry Lala took this position because the Law Association was only trying to protect its members from public vilification, only to be further vilified on social media. But that is for all you to deal with. Me don't have no law degree. Me ain't no lawyer. Me ain't have no brief. And me ain't have no beef. But as I said to you when we started this program, I do not expect the repeat offender to withdraw any statement. Let's go. Caller, you live.
Hello?
Caller, you live.
Hi, Aisha. Good afternoon, Aisha. Good afternoon. Aisha, that law association, them ladies also were on this table and don't want to pull it back. So sad. She's not going to apologize. She's not going to retract anything because you rightfully say. She and another attorney was able to take a sale and the seller and nothing about it. So why now would she say or do anything? The lady was on this table and no one to bring it back. Not listening.
Thank you so much. Every line is lit. We're going to go back to the phone lines. Share the live, please. Share the live. Let's see who's there. Caller, you live. All right, caller, you're not ready yet. Let's go. Caller, you live. How you doing?
I'm all right. Sorry, I just turned on my radio.
No worries.
Yeah, I didn't expect anything less from the law association, from Kamala, in fact. Sorry, Shoshila. Because anytime she doesn't get her way, she tends to deliver it. When the independents side with she, all of them is PNM. I'm surprised the STA and PNM too. But Aisha, you saw the news day today?
The headline?
Yeah.
With the goat gate?
Yeah.
I saw it. I just didn't feel like encouraging insanity on my show today.
Man, you know. Mark is chopping him out, you know. Come on, good day, Aisha.
Thank you so much. I saw the headline of the Newsday, and for those of you wondering what headline we're talking about, let me find it for you. Some bacchanal about a sheep farm and a goat farm. Look, I personally did not feel like encouraging insanity on my show today, so I did not entertain the conversation. I saw it. Don't think I didn't see the headline. But I just find this was a waste of paper, a waste of story, and I did not feel like coming to stress all you out with that madness. But yeah, it's real. It's the headline I'm looking for. Look at it. Goat Gate. Rowley UNC in tiff over PM's farm. I not getting in mad people conversations. Caller, you live.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
How you doing, Mano?
Well, I'm spiritually okay. Let me sit the weight mat and saying to because you're going to goat now. After the man, mother, the father, everybody, are you going to goat now? So let me answer weight mat and Sushula. What is stupid? Well, you have nothing else to say. Nothing. A 10 breakdown with hands in a minute, all you put out as a headline. And all you put the reason why the man went there to see about what he wants to say about the building for the people using it. All you talking about a 10 breakdown? Oh God. All the newsmongers, all you have nothing else to do. All you pack up another spread, all you go and take a drink somewhere and relax, so let's wait until Monday for Monday night for rum. I go on.
Thank you so much. Let's take another one. You live? Caller, you live?
Hello?
Yes, caller, you live?
How are you going, Aisha?
I am good. How are you?
Not too bad. Aisha, you know what, we have this situation here with the opposition leader, who, as you rightfully say, and you know, it's strange that we hear in similar conversations now about a different person. You'll find that strange, that people saying that, you know, once this person don't get their way, they behave in a certain way. You remember something similar to that, Aisha?
Mm-hmm.
And they made comments about it. And they beat it up to death. Now it fall in their own garden. Karma is trouble. No? What goes around does come around, Miss Pisasa. You beat up on something and now it fall right there by you. But you know what it is? It's amazing. The way how Miss Pisasa spoke, you would swear that the motion that was carried was lost by 3 votes. Because she mentioned 3 people alone who it is voted against her motion. So I want to know, you lost 300 and something to 30 or 40, but you only mentioned 3 names. Never in the longest while did we ever see such a cocktail in anything. 300 and something against just a few less than 100. That reminded me like Fantastic Friday when it is Supers win the road match by 300 and something to 40 something. Look at that kind of licks. And you mentioned 3 people names? Or they take sense out of nonsense. Look at who is the 3 people. Mr. Watson Duke, Mr. Fally, all you have anything to say that the people who she tried to attack is Tobagonians? Are you all defending your Tobagonian brothers? I wonder, all you so sell out, all you, it didn't make a difference to you all. I saw something wrong with these people, no? Something wrong with us. Something wrong with the supporters. Because we have nothing. We don't make no, we ain't putting no motion against her. No vote and no confidence. And this lady needs a vote and no confidence because she's an embarrassment now even to the Law Association, her own colleagues. And pretty soon she will end up becoming an embarrassment to her own race. It is a sad thing. Lady, change your ways. The time might be wrapping up. Change your ways before it is too late. Seek God. Aisha, I have a nice.
Thank you so much, Anderson Wilson. Let's see who's there. Caller, you live.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
How are you doing there?
Calling from Iwer, Princestown.
Hi, Princestown. What's going on?
Well, I good, and if you have hot sun, great show. Aisha, the Law Association. The first error they made when Ramdean did the wrong representing a dead man in the court and was collecting money and he was caught. They never said nothing, right? That is one. Good? Ram, and all that was under Kamala belief. Ram Nogan did all his wrong things. He lied in the Privy Council in England. He lied, you know. He did everything wrong as AG, right? They never said nothing, right? A lot of lawyers doing a lot of wrong things. They never said nothing. From the time Dr. Rowley's freak, the Law Association comes down him, right? So I think, no, I mean, I am not Shushila's friend, but I think she's right, and they could never stop her. Aisha, they could never make her hush. Aisha, they allow that to stretch. Now it's too late. Short pants made a collapse to the lawyers and us. He made an error. The Law Association supposed to be that. Yeah. I should buy that cash. And now it comes back to haunt them. Aisha, the lady lying, Aisha, she would say last week Wednesday, 7 and 7 is 16. This week she'll come and say 7 and 7 is 18. And you know, she will say she never said last week that 7 and 7 is 16. That is how dangerous the woman is. You know, the woman is the dangerous thing that ever been in this country as an opposition leader. And the late Patrick Manning was right. She wasn't ready, and she still isn't ready. She's going on in age and she's not giving up. You know, she said, if she doesn't win, she will mash up. She's like a panday. If you win, blood will run like water. I said it's so sad, but anyhow, great show. Great show.
Thank you so much, Princess Dawn. We have 40 seconds before that break.
I I'll call back, actually.
Yeah, call me back if you could. So, people, we have a break to take. I have some voice notes to play. And, of course, Dr. Livett should be meeting us as well inside the next hour. You know, the show ends pretty early on a Friday. So, you know, let we go with the flow now. We're going to take that break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
And I have the sweetest piece of wine here for you. The way that you're giving the vibes, I just want you next to me. And I hear watching you all night, I love off your energy. All night, your waist moving. I see you know what you're doing.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Put your hands in the air, all the way up the shade.
What you say? Give me feeling. I can send a feeling down in the valley. Brace up yourself because I have so much things to say. Maybe I can text and talk with you. Or you rock like this, rock like this. Or you rock. See you full of with me. I just have to say what I'm thinking. I honestly feel like I'm dreaming. What up? What? Put your hand in the air. Rock in the air. Over here. Let me hear you say yeah. Put your hands in the air. All over the shade. We jumping like we don't care. Cause we full of vibe. Put your hands in the air. All over the shade. We jumping like we don't care. We full of vibe.
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road. You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the old-time gospel hour all-night prayer. This and every Friday evening on the Street 919 FM from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, this program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope at gmail.com.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Monday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every Wednesday evening from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, gogi, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health, performance, and disease. Listen to Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 9:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the Street 919 FM as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079, 516-286-7079, or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com. In Trinidad and Tobago, there are so many things to talk about. Social issues, injustice, child abuse, domestic violence, political scandals, and much more. On HOTP, we will cover all that and much more. Don't forget, you can catch us every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram. Hot off the press. Hot topics, no filter.
Hot Off the Press presents Aisha Wells' birthday bash. Come celebrate with Aisha on board the Embassy on August 13th. Boarding at the Hyatt Waterfront from 6:30 p.m. sharp. Featuring an all-star DJ cast. We're going to have a good time celebrating with Aisha.
You're on board. We're talking about my birthday bash.
For tickets and more information, call Robert at 333-2181. Ulu at 730-3665.
It's my birthday. That's what we're talking about. Happy birthday to you.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life, The Health Store, being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp at 309-4697 or 620-9379.
Tune into the Street 91.9 FM
every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinau Thomas.
The scripture says, "And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in."
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Hi, I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia.
Please join us on the Final Hour broadcast every Thursday at 9 a.m. on the Street 919 FM radio.
Every week we will journey into the amazing Word of God. So please join us.
See you then.
Every Friday, it's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day, rock and come in, you know. It's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. You don't know.
Good about that looking like it real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion, leaving from Kings Wharf, San Fernando. And the Embassy, leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain. Or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959 to 814723 or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, now boat, let's go get that way.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
So my countdown is on, and we're waiting on Dr. Livett to show up. So let me just get some of the voice notes out of the way, because I know those of you sent me some.
Aisha, good afternoon. Aisha, I believe Ms. Kamala Prasad Bisesa, I believe she enjoyed it as an opposition leader. I don't think she want to be Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago because she keep losing. And she will always keep losing, and she's not stepping aside, she's not stepping down. Look at this last vote to get rid of the Attorney General. It's a big blow for her. She lost. Aisha knows she will keep always losing, and she will not.
Good afternoon, Aisha. And listen, love and respect to you, man. Continue looking out for the youth, man. You don't know the PNM not giving them nothing.
Aisha, I feel like I don't want some goats. I don't have enough goat farm here in Trinidad, so you're watching the Prime Minister goat farm.
What kind of mad people thing is this?
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Dr. Livett. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livett rather than diet, Dr. Livett has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livett on the Street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live.
All right, so we're waiting on Dr. Livett to attend. We're waiting on him. He was just a few minutes away. Let me clear up the voice notes.
Aisha, number one, the Law Association take too long to respond. The other day with the Prime Minister, you responded in no time. Aisha, we know what the Law Association stands. Like, for instance, I heard Israel Khan spoke, but Israel Khan, he really didn't say nothing. Because you said one thing, but you contradict yourself and still will support this lady, so Aisha, we know where the Law Association stands. Because up to now, the Law Association never, ever, ever had nothing to say to Ramlogan and Ramdi when these two fellas should be this bad. I locked on and listening.
Good afternoon, Aisha. Tobago in the house. Them figured that they could fool us. That is what they figure. I'm saying, but all the Law Association is a law. But Aisha, that is a political cabal for you and see. They cannot fool us. They cannot fool us. No day. No day. No time. They cannot fool us. Right? So we all know they are an arm of the UNC because everything for them is run court out. run courthouse because they figure they own the courthouse so that they go win the cases and then. Right now they're trembling in the boots with Mr. Amal because they know just as how they tremble with Alwari and she calling Alwari thing. Aisha, what high-profile case this woman has ever?
All right, Mr. Bago, thank you so much. All right, so guys, we're waiting on Dr. Livet to show up.
Court and win. What high-profile case? She spent mostly 1 day in the chair as Attorney General and she was removed with a wink of an eye and a man come and replace she. So Shoshila, come down from the stop flying all over the place because we have salt to salt you out. Aisha, I locked on and listening, darling.
So let me see if there's anybody outside. Speak now or forever hold your peace. We're getting ready to switch gears in a short while. Caller, you live?
Hi, Aisha Wells.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
Good afternoon.
And all the blessings. And I hear you at all in the background, though. And all the blessings and, you know, and success with your boat cruise and your boat ride. People come out and support Aisha. Aisha, you see, I look at this thing. This is the reason why Mrs. Bissetta, I'm going to go quick. The reason why she is disappointed, a government is formed with an Attorney General and a Prime Minister. It's a former government. Two of these people can run a country. And the reason why she was attacking this situation so much in the UNC, if the Law Association had ruled against the Attorney General, that would have been a major felony UNC cap going into the local election at the end of the year. So the disappointment is that Chicago said that the government has collapsed and they would have gained some currency with that. So you go back to the normal tribal race baiting but groveling. Now that is a racist discriminatory statement that was used against West Indies cricketers when they were touring England by an English captain. Right? It means crawling, bowing, wrong-tonguing. Right? It's a racist statement that is used against black athletes by white athletes. So that didn't come, that word all of a sudden she did turn an English duck just like that. That wasn't accidental. Yes? And the man who was the water mouth is the PRO, Kurt Mayhew, the man who said told Selvin Rand briefcase that made him famous. So I believe probably he had write that script. It's a discriminatory script and that should not be used at all. It was discriminatory and racist. So obviously she will be disappointed. She will be disappointed that to call on the government that the government has collapsed because the Attorney General, they have said no confidence motion. But dealing with the Law Association. The Law Association have only made this statement to me because they was pushed into a corner. Because there were many instances for them to make statements on more crucial issues and they didn't. They say they are not a political party, I understand that. But I just believe that this was too coincidental because they was backed into a corner and the groveling statement, the racist discriminatory statement was made. But the reason why that ain't going to change nothing with Kamala Prasad, the Sessa supporters, and the 6 regional corporations, capo seats that they have in the bag. So I said, well, are listening, and obviously she are disappointed because that would have been a feather in her cap. Thanks, Aisha. Sure.
Thank you so much.
My girl, she like strawberry. My girl, she like orange. My girl, she like tangerine.
Remember, we're waiting on Dr. Livet to join us. When he joins us, we're going to switch on to Dr. Livet's show. So we're taking your calls until then, yeah? Send those voice notes as well. 771-1791. Let's go, you live.
Aisha. Aisha. I said, what Anderson calling out my name for?
That is your whole friend.
He's not my friend. Shoma, his sister is my friend. I am calling him Gemma and Gemma and Gemma. His sister Shoma Wilson. In the day she working at 102, that is my girl. Not me. You understand? Because he against Dr. Rowley and he against PNM. So he could never be like that. His sister up to now, no, she has strong PNM. So you have to put that in the pipe and smoke it. But Mr. Anderson, I beg you, don't call my name, please. But I would like you to bring one of the children close to me, and I'm going to help them with some stationery. Because I stopped doing that kind of work, but I'm going to help the children with some stationery, okay? Please do that. Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Gemma. You see, Anderson, Gemma is a true PNM that she had, and she loves to help people. Look, you get some stationaries from Gemma. All right, Anderson, lay off Gemma back now. Drop off a book list for her, and she sort herself out. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Good afternoon to Cleavon Sterling, Sean Wharton, Melly Matthews, Angela Richards. All you real having a field day on the live. Caller, you live?
Hello?
Yes?
Aisha?
Yes?
So much of BS going on under this government and all you on camera? Yeah? All the nonsense going on in
it is
the
not
CNN.
us on camera, it's the Law Association on camera.
Yeah, well, they're highlighting it and broadcasting it, everything
But
is
we
camera,
talking about
camera.
current affairs.
Current affairs. Yeah, well, all the nonsense going on under the PNM. I say, why all you talk about this HTC thing where all them PNM supporters don't want to pay $100 and $150 a month?
I don't know that is PNM supporters or in
Well,
HTC rent. I don't have that information.
Well, you go through them houses, see my Aisha, and see who live in there, Aisha.
They are PNM supporters. They told you who they voted for.
All right. Here we're going on. 99.99% people who live in an HTC thing is PNM supporters. 99.99%.
Where do you get your statistics from?
All right. All they're talking about.
I'm asking you a question. Where you get your statistics from? You're quoting statistics. Where you got it from?
By walking through these housing scheme and I'm seeing no.
I never see you on Nelson Street. I never see you on Duncan Street. But how you get the statistics? You just going off the top of your head?
You know, you all like to talk about people being patriotic and this and that. Where's the patriotism when these people not paying a house? Kaisha was part of the world here that get a 2-room apartment and a 3-room apartment for $100 and $150.
And I am saying anybody who is owing their debts to HTC needs to make arrangements to pay. I never defaulted on that.
Let me tell you something. I am willing to pay property tax, no problem. When HTC people start to pay for apartment,
where you gone? What HTC people had to do with you paying your property tax?
Well,
HTC people living on your property?
I am willing to pay property tax.
Penal. I'm a penal. I'm calling you penal. Central, you're talking shippiness.
No, I'm not talking shippiness.
You are an individual of Trinidad and Tobago. You are entitled to pay your property tax. Pay your damn taxes. Pay your taxes. Do not be delinquent. Go ahead and file your property tax. What the hell is wrong with you?
So my property tax will have to come to subsidize HTC.
Is that what they say they're going to do with your property tax?
Yeah, well, I say so because I'm going to
No, they never made any arrangements to do that. Let HGC handle HGC's affairs. In the meanwhile, you have property tax to pay. Go and pay it. Oh, you're gone. It's hung up. You hung up on me. What does HGC's affairs have to do with you, Central? Don't try to bring in the two. Let HGC deal with their tenants. You pay your property tax. And there we go. But you ain't paying property tax till HGC people pay the rent. What HGC people have to do with you? They're living on your land? Dr. Livett is in the building. Let's take a short break and come right back. Yeah, I enable with some all, you know. Well, they just really know how to send up my blood pressure. just duck for the camera and just organize yourself. So Dr. Levitt is in the building, and of course we're going to switch gears. So we're going to take Dr. Levitt all the way up until 6 o'clock. You know, the show ends at 6. So we're going to get off at 6. Let me just give him 2 minutes to set himself up, and we will be right back.
My girl, you're sweet like pineapple, you're sweet like tangerine. And I have the sweetest piece of wine here for you. The way that you're giving me vibes, I just want you next to me. And I hear watching you all night, I love off your energy. All night, your waist moving. I see you know what you're doing. All night, your body talking. You think speaking my language. You have me like, oh Lord, oh. I'm feeling like I just went the lotto. You have me like, oh Lord, oh. You are the captain. Sail away. Watch my hands on your waist and I'm trying to navigate. Sail away. Anchor down, let me dive in, girl, don't make me wait. Sail away to the ends of the globe and right around again. Sail away. Oh Lord, sink or float, I don't care what you're doing. Throw me overboard. I don't need no lifeguard, oh Lord. Rocking back and forth like a tidal wave. You are the captain. Throw me overboard. I don't need no lifeguard, oh Lord. Rocking back and forth like a tidal wave. Watch me now. Me say one stroke, two stroke, three stroke. You're feeling sweet like the cat.
All right, good looking people. We are back. Thank you so much for staying with us. Dr. Levitt is with us. How you doing, Dr. Levitt?
I am good. How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you for asking.
Yes,
it has been a while. So what's going on?
Well, you know, we busy. Not too busy for you guys. I've missed being here, of course. And today I put together such a special show because I haven't been here for such a long time. I feel like I have to make up for lost time, you know? So today's show is very special. You guys need to take some notes. Topic today is mental health. And
good topic.
And I'm going to teach you some things about your brain that's going to literally blow your mind.
We're all ears and we're all listening.
Right. Before I get to that, I want to say that, of course, today's show is sponsored by U-Juice. Boost your immune system, get you natural energy, and enjoy the great authentic taste of 100% naturally made with super nutrient ingredients like turmeric, ginger lime, sorrel spice, sour sop, which I brought for Aisha today.
Yes, you told me about the sour sop. How long has this sour sop been launched? Tell us a little bit about that.
It's been launched about 6 weeks. You know, I mean, turmeric people know is good for cancer, and sour sop they know as well has benefits for cancer.
Excellent.
And we were already doing all our flavors with turmeric.
Turmeric, yes.
And I just felt like I had to make one like taste.
Okay, so tell me, how was the outcome?
Amazing.
Mixing the two. Wow.
Amazing. Yeah. So
is it take like it's a punch like
no,
or it's a drink?
It's more like a juice drink, but it still has some of the bits in it. And
okay. So it tastes in the pulp and they get on, boy.
It's nice.
Interesting indeed.
Nice.
Same price?
No, the soft stuff is more.
A little bit more.
Yeah,
but it's worth every cent.
Worth, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I mean, I have to run to the car when I'm done and bring it back for you. But
definitely,
but
I'm gonna enjoy that.
It's there. So we have some specials as well for those of you for online customers. We have a special $24 off a case of U-Juice, and we also have discounts on half a case. And I want to announce that as of next month, I'm opening all my days because I have shrunk my days a bit prior to now.
Got you.
And for the first Tuesday in every month, I am offering my services for free for those patients who cannot afford it.
Okay.
I want to stress those patients
who cannot
afford it.
Gotcha.
So if you know you could afford it, please don't book.
Yeah,
and you know somebody else who there are some people who truly, and we want to see everybody healthy.
That's right.
So it's just my contribution. Please don't take advantage of my...
You know what's going to happen, right? You're going to be at appointment till 12 o'clock in the night. People still ringing the doorbell. Dr. Levitt! I hope you know what you're doing. Just saying.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
But nonetheless, that's what
Awesome.
Sometimes now I know it's rougher times, so we're trying to see how best we could.
And that is amazing.
Yes, right?
So where are we going today? It's been a while.
It's, as I said, so we're talking about mental health. And, people give themselves deadlines, and there are no lifelines, Aisha.
Absolutely not.
Where's the lifeline?
Yeah.
And we have 8 hours to sleep and 8 hours to work and 8 hours to have fun. And we don't use 8 hours to have fun.
No, because we're always tired from work.
But do you know why we're tired?
Why?
We're tired because your brain, which is just 2% of your body weight, uses 20 watts of energy, of electricity. 20 watts.
20.
And just for some perspective, the computer uses 80 watts to function.
Interesting.
Your brain uses 20 watts of electricity and uses now, what powers that is about 20% of your calorie intake. 20%, even though it weighs 2% of your whole body weight.
Yeah.
You have to remember, nothing happens without your brain.
True.
So, now that we know the body is electrical and your thoughts are electric, we have to now go through some concepts now. So, if we know we have 20 watts we're working with, 20 watts got us to Mars, got us to the moon, I should say first. Well, got us flying in the sky.
Right.
Right? Got us driving vehicles.
We see, we sailing, we all over. Right.
20 watts.
Yes.
Einstein don't have more than 20 watts.
True.
Elon Musk don't have more than 20 watts.
Gotcha.
It's how we use the
20
energy.
watts, yeah.
Right. So now, your energy is for sale every day. Your energy is for sale. You're selling your watts. Right?
Okay.
Because if somebody employs you for a job,
basically, yeah,
they're paying you to use your brain.
Yeah. Yeah, I follow you know.
Right?
Right.
So therefore, if you are going to the market, for example, and we're going to shop and you want to buy a watermelon and you will weigh the watermelon, so it has a weight.
Yeah, so you're paying for the weight.
But if you get a watermelon that is worth, based on the weight, it is worth $60, let's just say.
Right.
But they charge you $6,000 for it. Would you pay for it?
No.
So now, seeing that we know we have a certain amount of watts in a day,
right?
That's your money now.
Right.
Right? If somebody comes and puts a burden on your mind, which is a weight, you have to weigh that and say, is this worth my time? And we say that, by the way. What you're saying to me is not worth my time. It's not worth my watts.
Correct.
It's not worth my watts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So people are depressed and suicidal and have anxiety and get anxiety attacks and panic attacks and they can't sleep because they have not understood this very concept. Because they allow themselves to be burdened by things that weigh heavily on their watts. And by the way, overthinking, scientifically speaking now, weighs down or exhausts your central nervous system, of course.
Yeah.
Because remember, if you running something on 110 watts and you plug it into a 220 watt outlet, it's too much power. It's going to surge and literally blow your mind. And it's funny how we use all these terms, eh? You say this thing blows my mind.
Yeah. Loosely we using them thing, you know.
Right? But you're blowing your bulb because your bulb in your house now is 100 watts. Your bulb is 20 watts. And you want to put all the whole strain and the whole world on your watts.
Yeah.
But all you have is 20 though.
That's right.
You want to have a 100 watt load on 20 watts?
No, you're right.
Of course you're going to end up in the madhouse.
You know, you just gave a whole new meaning to some things is too much to carry. Whole new meaning to that. That's what you just did for me. Yeah. You wake me up here. This is too much for me to carry. I have an excuse now. Dr. Livett said. All right. Go ahead. Doc.
Right? So, we're trying to understand how this thing works now. So, I was lucky enough, or fortunate, it's not luck, I was also calculated. I brought a German doctor who cured 30,000 people from cancer because he understood that when you have emotional splinters, which means trauma or weight. Let me talk about food first. Let me come back to that. So when we eat food, the body is a food processor. So we eat and we process what we eat, and it becomes stool or poop or pee.
Right.
Poop or pee. Right?
It's waste.
No. If we eat something that gets us sick, what happens?
We vomit, we bring it up.
Right. The body automatically says, this is not good for my system.
Yeah.
And your autonomic nervous system says, let me use all of my normal detox pathways to remove this waste as fast as possible to keep me alive.
Got you.
So you vomit, you poop, you pee, you sweat, fever ensues sometimes because if your body says, I use heat to kill pathogens.
That's what it's going to do.
And then you're back to normal maybe in 2 or 3 days and your life goes on.
Yeah.
But when we have a toxic person, the body doesn't automatically know.
No, it has no control over that.
It doesn't automatically say, let me poop this person out.
Yeah.
You know, this trauma out.
Yeah.
Let me poop this trauma. No. So what Dr. Coldwell did, which again, he has a book called The Only Answer to Cancer, which I've given away many times.
I remember that book.
His whole process is teaching people how to remove the emotional splinters so they are able to poop and or vomit or sweat out the emotional toxins or toxicity.
Yeah.
To keep their watts. So it don't overload their watts.
Understood.
So I'm going to give you some techniques today to teach you guys how to do just that. I also want to hear from you because as we talk about these things, I'm going to ask you if you did what I asked you to do, and I want you to post what you saw. I'm going to show you now that you are electric.
Okay.
So close your eyes to me. Put your palms, your both palms over your eyes like this, or one palm, and just pass it like this, and tell me what you see. You should start seeing like some little sparks and lights and flashes.
Yeah.
You see that? What you're looking at there is electrical signals, is your nerve impulses.
Okay.
I have just raised your awareness that while you are seeing, electrical impulses are calculating.
Happening. Yeah. Unaware to me. I don't know that's happening. That's what's happening.
Right. So now that we are aware that we can even see the electricity, now we understand how do we conserve our energy. Because if there's a blackout and you have a generator, or forget the generator, let me use a phone. The phone had 10% life on it.
Right.
Would you pick up the phone and call somebody who you know gone take
kill your battery? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not even doing that with a full battery. Go ahead. You go right ahead, Doc.
Right, so how come we don't apply that same logic to life?
That's right.
Because they're not seeing how full your battery is at the start of the day. Because they can't see it because they can check it on the phone.
That's right.
But you can check it too on yourself.
Yeah.
Because when you're stressed out, what are the signs when you're stressed out? Well, you have pain in your shoulder.
Yeah. Your back, you get tense, you get headaches.
You actually say, I'm so tired of being tired.
Yeah.
You get constipated.
Gotcha.
Whatever disease you have, if you have hypertension, it's higher when you're stressed out. And these are all ways that your body is trying to talk to you and say, hey,
check it.
Check your watts.
Yeah. check it.
Your watts going on overdrive right now. You're asking for more than I have to give.
That's right.
And there are limits to everything, as you know. For example, your body makes 5 to 1,000 milliliters of bile per day, which is made in your liver and put in your gallbladder. And bile emulsifies and breaks down fat.
Okay.
So when you want to buy fried foods for breakfast, which is fried sausage, fried eggs,
fried pie,
fried
doubles,
and then eat something with
fried chicken for lunch, and fried fish for dinner.
What do you expect? Do you really think that bile is
Body don't have time.
It can't break down the fat.
Yeah,
and
don't have enough time to break it.
now this is oil now, right? So then you go by a doctor, and the doctor pulls your blood, and what is he looking for? What is cholesterol? Is oil. He literally looking at how much oil in your blood, because if your body cannot digest it, where will it
It's gonna go in the blood,
and when it's in the blood, it's going to end up in your vascular system.
Yeah. Heart attacks, you name it.
So we have limits to everything.
Gotcha.
But we operate sometimes as if we do have any limits. And living a life like that is really not the wisest thing to do.
Yeah, it's careless.
So we're going to do an exercise now.
Do it after the break now. We have a minute and 27 seconds. In the meanwhile, you can tell people how they can get in contact with the Dr. Livet Wellness Center, how they can make appointments to see you.
Sure. The numbers are 355-7801.
355-7801. Go ahead.
You can call or WhatsApp that number, and the number for you juice to order is 222-6742.
Somebody sent us a message a short while ago. She wants to know if she can mix her case. She wants to order a case.
Absolutely.
But she could definitely customize it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, go ahead.
Right, so 222-6742. And of course, you guys know this is the healthiest, the realest, healthiest
drink
beverage
out there
you can have. Period.
Yeah.
Right, so, and I know that the prices went up. Our prices are now on special.
Okay.
The sour sub turmeric is going to be by special order only because it's a cold pressed version.
Understood.
I can't make that in the factory because the factory has filters.
Understood.
And it filters out all the good stuff.
Okay.
So we had some issues where they were in the supermarkets and they fermented because I couldn't do what I would normally do
with it.
So we decided
we do it by orders. 10 seconds.
Right. So
we're going to take that break, people. Stay with us. Dr. Livet will be back. We'll be right back.
I'll make sure that you don't need another one.
Dr. Livet. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livet rather than diet, Dr. Livet has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livet on the Street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Thank you so much for staying with us, people. We are back. Dr. Livet is in the inside, and he was in the middle of putting us in exercise mode. We're going into our exercise here.
Yes, a brief one, because they can't do all of it now.
Okay.
Right, so since we understand that the brain is electric, it operates on 20 watts. Thoughts operate on 20 watts. So let's talk about overthinking first before the exercise. So overthinking, according to study, leads to exhaustion of brain cells, right? Thus making them incapable of generating creative insights. Now, let me tell you, there is no problem you can solve without creativity.
Right.
So overthinking stops you from, which includes stressful events too, by the way, because when something happens, we think about it over and over. It weighs down on your mind.
That's right.
Whole day and whole night, right? So it leaves you incapable of generating creative insights. It decreases your self-confidence and fosters self-doubt. Increased tendency to overthink leads to increased self-doubt, as I said, which again reinforces overthinking, and that now becomes your cognitive style.
Okay.
Or your cognitive habit.
Okay.
which leads to panic attacks. And depression and anxiety,
nervous breakdown,
and then they want to end your
goes on and on.
Right, but why do you want to end your life? Because the reason why people get to that stage is because they didn't pick up the signs of their body telling them that, hey, you're working too hard, you're going too hard, and it's like
you're taking on this problem too much.
Yeah. And the body, you know, we were made
and it's funny you should say that, because a video circulated on social media this week with the brother of one of the national footballers, Dwight York, you know, committing suicide by drinking a substance. And you could have seen from the video. Now, this is the first time I've ever seen somebody commit suicide, so it was traumatizing for me. You saw the video?
No, I did not.
Okay. So, Dr. Levet, he procrastinated from putting this beverage to his mouth like 3 times before he did it. So you could see that he did not want, or he was thinking hard. But that last gulp, that was it. And from the last gulp, he started to throw up and da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da. The rest is history. He recorded it. I guess it was a message to his loved ones.
Wow.
So you're talking that compiled with what we're discussing now, compiled with what the world saw this week, and we're in that frame of mind with you.
Wow.
We're in that frame of mind with you.
By the way, I did deliberately stop watching stuff on social media. And let me just tell you right now.
It could be traumatizing.
Let me tell you something right now. If this is what you're doing whole day,
yeah,
you're in trouble.
Are you kidding?
You're in trouble.
Tell us.
The reason why you're in trouble is because this, when you swiping up and down social media pages all day, this is the emotion,
yeah.
Right? If you're doing this with your fingers all day, your brain, you are training your brain not to focus on one thing. That's number one. Then you have all of these people trying to message you, call you. You have all these alerts on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Your brain, everything happens, is now distracted by one singular device that is training your brain to not focus. Which means another study showed that 49% of people's day in their brain strays for 49% of the day. In other words, 10 of those watts wasted. So when you actually have home problems, relationship problems, money problems that you have to solve, you only have 10 watts to function with, half the rest of 10 watts scrolling.
Don't kill me here. You're talking to me? The way he's saying, boy. Sometimes you're doing this and you're really not thinking, you know. No, you're not thinking anything. You could be talking to me and I...
Of course, yeah.
It's just emotion that you go with.
Aisha, let me tell you about stop now. I watch a video. It's nothing I don't know, you know. I watch a video, and in the video, they did a study, and they showed that people who spend time all day, they're actually training their brain to do the opposite of what the brain needs to do for them to succeed.
Yeah.
For you to succeed, you have to have discipline, you have to have focus, attention, and you have to have the relaxation of mind to be able to create and solve your problems.
Right.
And when you waste that energy on things that are trivial, so there's a guy called Ron, he's in the live, he's such a great motivational speaker, and what he said something that was truly amazing. He says many things that's amazing, right? But he said that people spend the majority of their time on the little things. The majority of the time on little things. So again, you have 20 watts. You might use 18 watts in the day on little things. Wasteful conversations, watching people online, what this video do, what this person do, what that person do, what this person do, right? And you only have 2% now to put on the big things. You have big problems now. Why are you doing this? You have bills to pay, you have problems to solve.
Some people use that as an escape from those things. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Right now, everything is the multiverse. People building condos on the games online, and they living in shacks. Their brain has gone online. What you mean? They're coping with reality in the virtual world. That is real, Dr. Livett.
I know. When I looked at it, I say time for me to check out, partners.
No, I ain't all started to feel that way, though.
I am not giving no big company my brain.
Do you know now they are selling virtual property online? Barbados have a virtual embassy.
Yeah, man. I could pay
for... The brain going online.
I could pay for a virtual billboard.
But I could pay for a virtual boardroom.
Yeah.
Me don't have to own property. I could do all my meetings online via Zoom and Microsoft Team and all of that.
Well, that isn't bad if it leads to money. And if it leads to health.
Right.
That isn't bad. So let's go to the exercise now. But before the exercise, let's talk about the science of it.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to think Dr. Livett say and I don't know why I say it, right?
Right.
So Dr. Seinfred Alma, right, conducted a neurofeedback study. And he was looking at the brain waves of people. And those who meditated showed an average gain in IQ of 23%.
Again. Okay.
By not doing this, by doing this. Meditation. Right?
I don't know if I could do that.
No, hold on, we're going to do it now. Just now. I just going through the facts first.
I will have 100 things running through my mind while I'm doing this. Like, why should I be doing this and I could be doing something else? No. All right, okay. I'll take your word for it. Let's go.
If you're listening right now, you trust me. Just don't try it if you're driving. You know.
Okay.
Right. So, another study in consciousness and cognition showed that after just 4 days of 20-minute meditation, participants demonstrated significant improvements in what? In their memory, in their cognition, in lowered stress. And they went on to say, perhaps most notably, the group that meditated scored as much as 10 times better on working memory tasks, an important part of fluid intelligence. Fluid intelligence is what we need to solve difficult problems in our life. And we all have daily things that just pop up. How am I going to do this? How am I going to fix this? And here's what the most brilliant thing or genius thing about how God made this mind. If you have a problem that sits on your mind, that weighs on your mind, like how do I create light or a light bulb? Or how do I make whatever to solve whatever problem? How do I cure cancer? Your brain, while you are sleeping, will figure out how to solve the problem that you have weighing on your mind to solve. That makes sense? You ever had a problem that you went to sleep with?
Right.
And wake up with the answer to it?
Yeah. When I stress, that's what I do. I sleep. You must know I have problems when I sleep in the day. No, and I'm serious. I'll take off everything, put on the rain falling on a windowsill tape on YouTube, and I will sleep whole day and wake up refreshed, renewed, and my problem no longer exists. Or I just don't care about the problem anymore.
Right. Either way, what you just did is a form of meditation.
Awesome.
Right? Because what you did is you put your brain into a delta state. Now again, the reason why this works is because when you meditate, your brain frequencies, instead of requiring this big amount of energy, it now goes into a very slow
mode.
Right, like a sleep mode when the computer going to sleep mode.
Right.
So that ain't taking up much energy. So now guess what happens now? Now you have almost the full capacity of this watts to direct it and use it. And the studies show that when you do that, you have improved memory, you reduce your stress, your IQ increases by 23% in just 20 minutes a day in just 4 days. So this is a challenge I want to give you guys today.
Okay.
Right, so let's meditate for 1 minute.
Okay.
I'm going to guide you through it, Aisha, and I'm going to guide my listeners
Dr. Livett, I'll be studying if my dogs eat.
No, lad.
If they have water in the dog bowl.
Bet me now.
Okay, all right, okay now.
Right?
All right.
Okay, if you're driving, of course, you can't do this, right?
All right.
Right, so I want you to close your eyes first and foremost, and first take a very deep breath. Breathe in, all the way in, and all the way out. Focus on your breathing. Breathe all the way in And as you breathe out, I want you to imagine all of your thoughts coming out as you breathe out. And take one more deep breath in. And as you breathe in, I want you to be very quiet within yourself and start to feel your heart beating. Start to listen to your heart beating. So breathe in all the way in. And you should start to actually feel your heart beating. Do you feel it?
Mm-hmm.
And focus on your heart beating and just the awareness that your heart has been beating since the very second you were born until this second. It has not stopped. It is very loyal to you and a very important part of your life. So just give some love to your heart at this moment as you continue breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, and just relax. As you continue breathing, I want you to talk to all of your muscles and ask them, each one, relax your shoulder muscles, just hang it loose, continue breathing, and relax your shoulders completely, relax your fingers, relax your thighs, and relax your calves, and relax your feet. And continue breathing all the way in. And as you breathe out, just continue completely relaxing. And if a thought comes into your mind, just imagine the thought is a balloon. And just allow that thought to fly out of your mind as if it were a balloon. And just keep your mental space completely clear. And that's how you meditate.
I almost fall asleep, you know. I almost fall asleep there. The people, everything is saying, yeah, it sounds good. All right, so people
anyone
are
can
with
meditate.
it.
You just have to, now there are guided meditation videos on YouTube. So you could just go on YouTube and search for guided meditation.
Right.
For 20 minutes, that's all you need. 20-minute guided meditation, and there would be a voice there coaching you the way I did.
Right.
Maybe saying different things, but similar. Just trying to allow you to relax your brains and give yourself some free mental space away from technology.
Until you get on them Nation Road and somebody get you a bad drive, and then you're back to reality. You're back to reality in 10 minutes.
Well, not really, you know. When you actually put yourself in that relaxed state, what happens is your awareness of how beautiful that state felt makes you feel sorry for the person who gave you the bad drive. And so what you say to your mind is, you need to do a 20 minutes.
I need more than 20. I need about an hour.
So the fact is, we forget that we're human, and humans are not robots, but no one taught us how to navigate this amazing human technology we're walking around with, and we take for granted, and we selling Facebook and Instagram and TikTok our mind, our what's. We are wasting our what's to big corporations.
No, you're right.
We are wasting our what's.
$17.50 an hour. That's the minimum wage.
You're wasting our what's. And again, you have to remember how valuable your what's is, because these same what's made the same. You know what it's like? It's like you have children. I know you have 2, I have 4. And if you want to distract them, you know how to distract them also?
Yeah.
But we don't realize that big tech is like our big parents in a way.
Yeah,
and
that's distracting us.
And their job is, how do I distract the population?
Yeah.
With everything that has nothing to do with their self and their life.
That's right.
In your case, Aisha, it's different, because in your career, you have to be aware of what's happening, to report it, to discuss it, which is very important, by the way.
But it's also a very heavy task.
It is.
Because you have to always be in the know.
Yes.
Sometimes I don't want to talk to people. Sometimes I don't want to talk to people. Like, talk show host want to talk to people. Yes, I don't want to speak to all you.
Not every day,
No,
maybe.
no, not at all. Just kidding.
So
our countdown is on, Dr. Livet. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Serious? Done already? No.
What were you telling yourself? It's minutes to 6?
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, numbers to call. 222-6742. We have specials on you juice. Make sure and get a half case or a case, and of course get the healthiest drink that money can buy. And for those of you who want to change your life, I'm not just a naturopathic doctor. I am a motivational coach. I help people in every aspect of their lives, including with their personality types, using astrology and numerology, and I help people, as you know, Aisha, in many ways. So coming to see me is really seeing a lot of people in one.
Yes.
And I've helped.
And I promise you would leave feeling a lot different. You would.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has some kind of machine where he just suck up bad energy, but he's do that too. When you walk out, you're feeling like you're floating.
I have to learn, and that's why I took a little time off. I did.
And you're going back into it full time now. I hope you're prepared.
Yeah. I took a little because I'm human too.
I hope you're prepared for it.
Yeah, I'm human too. But I love you guys, and I really want to continue doing my work and helping you to be better.
Yeah.
And but at the same time, trying to keep myself. So my watts don't blow either.
That's good. Because with your 20 watts dealing with my 150 watts, I don't know how you're doing that. I too smart for everybody. We just have 50 seconds now, Dr. Livet. Thank you so much for being with us once more.
Yes.
I'm hoping that you're going to be with us consistently on a Friday.
Yes.
We miss you, man. Show up and sing.
Yes.
And of course, we look forward to the next program.
Yes.
Next week,
Next Friday will be a really good one. Every Friday going to be hard-hitting topics to make you guys better. But you wouldn't get better if you don't apply the knowledge.
No, we have to apply it. Definitely. So people, we're out of here. 30 seconds. Be safe on the Nations Road. Tomorrow it's the weekend. I'm not on daytime radio tomorrow, but I'm on nighttime TV. So you need to tune in to Hot Off the Press from 7 tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing the weekend review. So look forward to that. And remember, on Sunday on Hot Off the Press from 8 p.m. we talk relationships. So you can look forward to that as well until we're back on radio, on Monday. But I told him my weekends get busy now.
I know here.
Yeah, boy, I have a whole different thing going on a weekend.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Hot Off the Press presents Aisha Wells' birthday bash. Come celebrate with Aisha on board the Embassy on August 13th. Boarding at the Hyatt Waterfront from 6:30 p.m. sharp. Featuring an all-star DJ cast. We're going to have a good time celebrating with Aisha.
You're on board. We're talking about my birthday bash.
For tickets and more information, call Robert at 333-2181. Ulu at 730-3665.
It's my birthday. That's what we're talking about. Happy birthday to you.
Conscious Talk, where we are at and where we are going. After a storm, there is a calm. Where there is darkness, light follows. Where there is evil, good overcometh. It's Conscious Talk with Steve Antoine. Every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. It's Conscious Talk. Conscious Talk. Talk.
Your child is beginning to discover the world. It's time to let them explore. Clim 1 Plus contains calcium, iron, and vitamins that support their defenses, helping to promote a healthy immune system and normal growth. After all, your little explorer has the whole world to discover. Clim, your love, their future. Clim 1 Plus is not a breast milk substitute. It is specially suited from 1 year onward.
Episodes. The Kuna Cruise. Aboard the Sea Champion, King's Wharf, San Fernando. Saturday, July 30th. Boarding 11 p.m. Sailing 12 midnight. General tickets $250. Early bird $200. And ladies, limited edition of 2 ladies on 1 ticket for $350. Bringing the vibe and energy to you. And Waddy Juggler, Richard Trumpet, and Brothers in Sound. Live performance by Optimistic. Party was supported